If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Welcome back to Toya's Cafe. I hope everybody is doing well out there on this Friday, August 27th, 2001. I know you all haven't heard from me in a while. I've been doing some other things. But today is special, so I wanted to just come out with you all tonight and just have a little quick chit chat. So I hope you got your water, some coffee, tea. It's Friday night. Go get your wine, go get your cocktails, and come back with me and let's chit chat. All right, I hope you got your drinks and ready to just chit chat tonight. Welcome back again, everyone. I just hope that everything in your life is going well. I hope you all are still staying safe and that you're just happy, And if not, I hope by the end of this episode, something that I say touch you and brighten your day and give you some sunshine, even though it's a Friday evening. Well, today, guys, is my mother's 58th birthday. It's been 7 years since I've been able to celebrate with her. And I must admit, yes, today was hard. Well, coming up to today was a little rough for me because, I'm a very strong person. But when it's Mother's Day, it's Christmas, and my mom's birthday, even my birthday, which was 2 weeks ago, it's always a bittersweet moment for me because those are days that we shared together, that we did things together, and they were very special between me and her. So, yeah, today was a little rough. I still work today, but, I reflect a lot. It's been 7 years. We know that 7 is the number of completion. I will never, ever not think of my mom. I think of her every day. And I tell anybody, they say, well, Toya, how do you deal with it? I said, well, I'm going to be honest with you. If you've never experienced the pain of losing a parent, it's a wound that you just keep getting different Band-Aids to cover over it. But you get over it. You find ways to not so much get over it, but you find ways to deal with it. And on birthdays, I'm going to be honest, they're hard. Especially when you had such a great mother-daughter relationship like me and my mom. Today was just a little rough for me. But I persevered. I'm still a motivator. I'm still an inspiration to others. So instead of me dwelling in my sadness, I said, hey, let me come talk to my people, let me give them life updates and just let them know how I'm feeling because I'm very transparent. So I can't get on here all the time and say, yes, my life is so amazing. My life is so great. When, guys, I still grieve. I still have my moments of sadness. There are days that I cry. I told my boyfriend today, I said, a lot of times I wait till you leave home and I cry alone. Which to some people that may not be good, but that's a part of my grieving process. And when people think that a year or 2 or 3 years, you're supposed to stop grieving, no. Tell anybody, if you've never experienced this, you can't tell nobody how to grieve. There are stages to grief. And that's not something I learned in a book, but that's true life. That's what I've experienced in my everyday life. But enough on that, guys. Life is so amazing right now. I started something new that I do. I'm helping people get ready for their financial future or rebuild their financial future to leave legacies for their children, for their nieces, nephews, cousins, whoever. And when I tell y'all it's so amazing, that's what keeps me going. Seeing other people excited about what is in store for them for the future. And even for myself is something that I'm working on for myself as well. And of course, Toya's Cafe is my baby. It's something that I love because I love to talk. I love to help others. I love to inspire others. So I'm even doing some different things with that to not so much of doing the podcast, but also doing something on YouTube so I can do live podcasts and do visuals for people, and also going out into the community and speaking a little more just on my personal life journey and just help people, especially now, guys. We're in some dark times, and sometimes to erase some of these dark moments, you have to find some type of sunshine. You have to find some type of light. And I said, I just want to give people inspiration. Like, regardless of whatever your life journey has been thus far, you don't have to stay there. You don't have to continue to dwell into your darkness. Like, there's a purpose. And I say this all the time. There's purpose in pain. You turn your storms into stories. Your pain into your power, into your purpose, into your passion. Those testimonies, those tests, they are your testimonies. Everything negative that you're going through, trust me, there's a positive to it. It sounds cliche, guys, but that's truth to that. The hardest thing in life was me losing my mother. Well, let's go back. The hardest thing for me was when I lost my nana, my grandma. I was 17 years old, graduating high school. That was a tough thing for me. That it went on over to my college years, and I found myself drinking more. I found myself depressed more, and that's when I got on anxiety and antidepressant pills because I was still dealing with that. But when I lost my mom, it was like a train ran over me. And I never, at that moment, I didn't feel like I would be able to move from that. I didn't feel like I'll be able to grow from that. Or just life would be different, but just to be honest, like, you find ways. My way may be different from yours for anybody that's out there experiencing this, but you find a way. Our parents instill something in us to make us strong. And a lot of times they prepare us for this moment, and we don't realize it through the small things. That's why they tell us to keep going. As a little girl, not even a little girl, but as a teenager, and that first little boy break your heart, and your mom is there to say, baby, it's gonna be all right, or your dad is there to say it's gonna be all right. In that moment, they prepare you to be ready to get over those moments in life. Am I saying that losing a parent is something that you get over? No, but it's something that you become accustomed to with your life, and you deal with it, and you live out their legacy, and you create those memories that you have with them. So, like I said, waking up today, I didn't know what I was going to really experience emotionally. I just knew that it's my mom's 58th birthday, and it's been 7 years that I've celebrated with her. And the last time we celebrated, we took a girls trip to Savannah, me, her, and my little sister. I'm like, man, that was my last trip with my mom. That was my last birthday with my mom. And that was the last birthday I shared with her. Like, I think about those moments. But you know what? Even when the tears begin to fall, I always go back to those memories, those moments. I posted a video of her. It's one of my favorite videos I have of her. Her and my dad dancing together on Christmas of 2013. And if you just saw the happiness, the love that, oh gosh. I wish everybody in my life could have met my mother that did not have a chance to meet her. My mom was phenomenal. My mom was amazing, guys. So when people are like, Toy, you're awesome, you're amazing, that's because Angie put that in me. I have my personality from my mom. I love people because my mother loved people. I give to people because my mother gave. Like, when I tell you I'm so humble with life, my mother was humble. My mother lived an amazing life. My pops gave her anything she wanted, she had. But she was so humble. And that's something that she installed in me. So even on this journey that I'm on to elevate myself to be a better version of myself, I will always remain humble. and make time for those that was in the trenches with me when I had nothing. You know, you go back to some of my past podcast shows and I talk about that, how I went from 5-6 figures to 0. That's real life, guys. Taking antidepressant, anxiety, high blood pressure medicine, taking all kind of pills. I was in a zombie zone for 4 months. Like, and there was people in them trenches with me. Days when I didn't want to talk to nobody. Days when I didn't want to look at nobody. I had friends to call me and say, put some clothes on, Toya, we gonna do this. That's what helps me. That's what helps me get by day to day. I feel like I'm rambling on. I really didn't have a topic, but, you know, like I said, Toya's Cafe is a place where we just come and we just talk. You know, I let you all know what's going on. I'm very open and honest. But I just felt like with today being my mom's birthday, today was the best day for me to come on here and just talk to you all and, you know, just let you know, like, everything is going to be all right. Like you just heard everything I said. I've been through it. But if you look at me today, I wake up with a smile. I wake up blessed. I wake up and I thank God because it could have been the other way. I could have allowed myself to get addicted to medicine. I could have allowed myself to just fall into this state of depression and remain there. But I didn't. Because I knew Angela Rogers Talbert of Augusta, Georgia, that ain't what she put in me. And she might be gone, but I still hear her. LaToya, get up and do it. Because if you don't, who gonna do it for you? You want to do that? Those are your goals? Go meet those goals. Even if you fall, get back up and try again. I'm telling you all that. We beat ourselves up so much. Like, man, like I just turned 36 2 weeks ago. And there's levels that back then where I feel like I should have been at. But no, like I fell a lot, but I got myself back up. And I feel like where I'm at now, I'm in a good place to prepare myself. I'm surrounding myself around people that is going to the top, that's making the same life goals and decisions like me. I'm getting my health back in tune. I mean, I'm getting, back on track. Like, all of that is important to me right now because I still hear that lady in my ear pushing me and telling me that I can do it. That just because I'm 36, don't give up. 36 is young, guys. I don't even look like I'm almost 40 in 4 years. I'm so youthful. I can get up and do what a 20-year-old can do, you know? And I'm very blessed from that. So, if I had to give a topic or a layout of what this podcast was going to be about, guys, I'll just have to sum it up and say, no matter what the past may look like, no matter what you've been through, no matter what hell and storms you done been through, you can overcome anything. You can accomplish anything. You can change your situation around. But you have to believe that. You have to know that. You have to claim it. And you have to remove yourself from negative things, peoples, and situations that's hindering you from growing. So if you don't take anything else I said from this episode, guys, take that away. We all can win. As the young people say, we all can eat. We all can get to our bag. But it has to start within you. You have to want it. You have to have a hunger for it. I have a hunger for success that's out of this world, that I will invest in myself till I have $0 in the bank to prepare myself, taking different courses, taking different boot camps, and getting mentors. Because I know the end result is success and prosperity. You know? Like, if you hear the passion in my voice, guys, I'm serious about this. I want all of us to win. We shouldn't just stay stagnant where we at. That's not what Angie wanted for me. So I don't want it for myself, and I don't want it for you all that supports me, that listens to me, that's been following me. Don't stop where you're at because you feel like you're at an age and you can't grow no more. Go look at some of these success stories of millionaires out there. Some of these people didn't get to their careers into their dreams until they was in their 40s and 50s. Don't you give up. Follow your goals. Follow your dreams. And if you're in that situation like me and you've lost a parent, you got this. We're in this circle together. We may cry. We may break sometimes, but we're not all the way broken. There is sunshine after that storm. Remember, there is power, purpose behind that pain. And there's an amazing testimony after all the tests you done been through. This has been Toya with Toya's Cafe. Guys, I hope you have a great night. Have a great weekend. Leave me some comments. Go follow me at Toya's Cafe of Inspiration on Facebook, Toya's Cafe on Instagram, Toya's Cafe 19 on TikTok. Also go to my YouTube, Toya's Cafe, and also go follow Taylor Consultants on Facebook and on Instagram to tap into your financial and credit goals. And visit my website at www.toyascafe.com to purchase you a mug or one of your journals. All right. It's been real, and good night. I love you all. Peace.